Hey guys, thank you very much for being here with me today. I sincerely appreciate that. The weather has been very hot here on the East Coast. We are in the midst of a heat wave. It's been anywhere from 90 to 97 degrees this week. So yes, very, very hot, very sticky, very humid. And I thought, you know what, man, with today being 92 degrees, there isn't any better time to shoot a video than right now and showcase to you 10 fragrances here that hold up and stand up to the highest of temperatures. So guys, if that sounds like something interesting to you, stay tuned. I'll see you back in just a few seconds. Guys, before we get into the list, we have to address the elephant in the room. Yes, I'm wearing a hat. I was actually going to shoot this seconds after I got out of the pool. I was going to shoot the video out there, and then it started to thunder, lightning, and rain, so had to move everything back inside. That's why I'm wearing a hat today. So you'll probably only see me wear a hat like a few times a year. I very, rarely wear a hat when I'm doing this. But anyway, now we could get into to the honorable mentions portion of the list. There's two honorable mentions here because they're very new to my collection. I've only worn these both one time. So let's start it off with the first fragrance here. Comes from the brand Scents of Wood. Focus. You're not going to focus, are you? Well, it comes from the brand Scents of Wood. This one is called Orange and Chestnut. Orange and Chestnut is this candied orange and this vanillic chestnut that I'm getting here. Oh man, this stuff is so good. It's perfect for summertime. So I actually have a few fragrances from this brand that I do plan on doing a review in the near future, kind of combining all the fragrances together and doing one review for the house. But this one right here, from Scents of Wood, Orange and Chestnut, absolutely fantastic. Wore this into the office yesterday and actually got a lot of positive feedback on this. So yeah, this is definitely full bottle worthy. Right now it's a 10 ml sample. So we'll get more into this fragrance when that review comes out, but just wanted to let you guys know about 6-7 hours total longevity on this before it started sitting closer to my clothing, closer to my skin. Very nice fragrance here. Had to include it in the list somehow. The next fragrance that I'm going to be talking about here, this one comes from the house of Parle Moi de Parfum. This one is called Mile High 38. So Mile High 38 is about this smoked pineapple note that you get at the top. You have some Immortelle in here. Very excellent fragrance. And I know what you're thinking. Does that remind you of Aventus? Sort of does. Not going to lie to you guys. This right now is telling me that it is a gourmand version of Aventus. That's kind of the feel that I get. So, and that's coming from that smoked pineapple. But Immortelle is in here. There's also some tonka bean, adding a vanillic-like sweetness to the composition. Sorry there, guys. But yeah, I've really been enjoying this stuff. So thank you, Max Forte, for the recommendation. Really love this juice. Second honorable mention. Now, let's get into the 10 you came here to see. This fragrance comes from the House of Creed. This is called Green Irish Tweed, guys. This is all about that lemon verbena. I believe there's also violet leaf in here, ambergris, some musk. Man, this stuff is so beautiful. So gorgeous. I love this. Listen, we all get it. We all know, Creed and the batches and stuff like that. Look, if you're having batch problems, I feel bad for you, son. I got 99 problems, but a batch ain't one. Because let me tell you, this stuff performs like crazy on my clothing, on my skin. I get a full day's wear and then some. So, no problem there. This is batch. I don't really care, but nevertheless, this stuff performs great. It smells incredible and it's compliment inducing. So it checks all the boxes for me. It's a great fragrance. Highly recommend this for summertime. This is one that people would say leans more spring, maybe in the early fall. I say this is even signature scent worthy, one of Creed's classics. And in my opinion, there's not many niche houses, even designer houses really, that do fresh fragrances better than Creed. Is Creed the best performing house of them all? Absolutely not. We all get it. However, you can argue that Creed possibly makes the best fresh fragrances on the market. Green Irish Tweed, number 10. The next fragrance that we're going to be talking about now comes from the house of État Libre d'Orange. You guys already know what it is. It's You or Someone Like You. Good. Man, I love this stuff. Oh, it's so good. That mint. This is one of 2 fragrances here on this list that feature the note of mint, but I gotta tell you, fresh mint, very green, very aromatic, very robust type of a fragrance here. White florals you have here, a little bit watery. Oh man, if you just want to give off this I smell clean, I smell fresh kind of vibe with a little bit of that mint mojito thing going on, guys, You or Someone Like You is absolutely phenomenal. And hey, if you get a little 30 mil, I believe this is, yeah, this is a 30 mil bottle. If you get a 30 mil bottle like this, I believe this comes in somewhere around like the $60 price range here in the United States. So do check this one out, guys. I'm telling you, it's a fantastic one for the summer, and it performs great too. 7-8 hours is what I get total longevity. Check it out, État Libre d'Orange, You or Someone Like You. Moving right along, we have to talk about a fragrance that I really haven't spent that much time talking about it this year. This comes from the house, of Maison Margiela. This one is called Under the Freaking Lemon Trees. Guys, this stuff is so good. You know, green tea we have in here. We also have lime. There is no lemon, so maybe they should have called it Under the Lime Trees. I don't know. I'm just playing around. Cut it out. Another one that's absolutely fresh, invigorating, refreshing, just kind of awakens the senses, if you will put you in a good mood, smile on your face type of a fragrance. You know, it's a feel-good type of a fragrance that I absolutely admire, love, and adore. I really do. Every time I spray this one on, just like the descriptors I gave you a few seconds ago, that's exactly what this fragrance does for me. Absolutely fantastic. Guys, if you're sleeping on this, wake yourself up, get you a sample, get you a bottle, and thank me later. This stuff is just incredible. You must own this, especially if you're a fan of tea fragrances. This is a must. Under the Lemon Trees from the replica line of Maison Margiela. So, coming up next on the list, guys, this is from one of my favorite designer houses of all time. You may know the house, you may even know the fragrance. Right now, we're going to talk about Versace Pour Homme. Versace Pour Homme is another one. I'm sorry, let me go back. I get about 7 hours here, 6-7 hours total longevity on Under the Lemon Trees. Now we can talk about this. So you guys already know, I've said it a bunch in my previous videos. You know, this is kind of your basic bitch of the citrus aromatic world. This gives you that very fresh, clean, subtly spicy, you know, kind of a vibe here. This is a very easy to wear fragrance, not something very complicated. It doesn't take, you know, some major brainstorming to figure out what occasion you could wear this in. Is it right for this? Is it right for that? The answer is yes. You could wear it in any occasion, any season, any time of the year. This does wonders, but in the high heat, this is exceptional. We're talking about 7-8 hours easy. That's what I get. If you get less than me, that's just your skin. Our skin types are and skin chemistries are different. You know, that's why I say, hey, spray your clothes. Spray your clothes, because your clothes chemistry is going to be the same as mine. But anyway, Versace Pour Homme, a staple in my collection. If you're looking for an easy to wear fragrance, you can get this readily available and on the cheap. Go ahead and pick you up a bottle and rock the Versace Pour Homme. So the next fragrance that we're going to talk about, another one of my favorites here from the designer world, we're going to talk about Jean Varvatos, and this is Artisan Pure. Caps on crooked. There we go. We fixed it. There we go. Artisan Pure. So Artisan Pure. This juice level is getting dangerously low. It's all right. We have a backup bottle. Very citrus, white floral freshness. Stuff is another one. It's just so easy to wear. It's so crowd pleasing. It's a great one. It was a great release then when it came out, whatever year that was. I'm just doing this one on the fly, I thought, what the hell? But anyway, this stuff is just excellent. It's excellent. It's great for casual wear. I wear this one in the office. Always gets positive attention. I'm glad that I picked up a backup bottle of this that's just staring at my face right now. But yeah, guys, Artisan Pure is very easy to wear. It's very clean. It's very fresh with those white florals here. No, it does not lean feminine at all. It's very masculine scent. It's just fresh and clean. So if you want to give off that vibe, you got to go with Artisan Pure from John Varvatos. All right, guys, let's move on to one of my favorite citrus fragrances, one of my favorite discoveries of 2021, BDK Parfum. This one is called Citrus Riviera. I love this fragrance. You have that pressurized atomizer. Very citrus, a little fruity from that strawberry eucalyptus, giving it a very interesting twist on the fragrance. This stuff is just absolutely incredible. It's, you know, something a little bit different, not too much different from the genre, you know, of these citrus aromatic fragrances. However, this one is done to complete perfection. I love it. It's just another one of those fragrances that's very easy to wear. It's crowd pleasing, but it still has that niche aspect, but maintaining that citrus aromatic feel. So it's not overly complicated to wear. Worn in the right scenario, this stuff is great. I see this being more of a dressed up type of a fragrance than a casual fragrance, in my opinion. I've just found this to work better when you have a shirt, like at least a polo shirt or some form of button down. Love wearing this in the office. It gets a ton of positive attention. The stuff is so great and it lasts a very long time. I'm talking 7 to 8 hours easy. This one is from the house of BDK Parfum. This one is called Citrus Riviera. Check it out. Let's go back to the world of designers. Let's talk about a fragrance that I didn't love to start, and it's kind of grown on me, and now I'm starting to like it. Aqua de Jo. This is Profundo. Profundo has this sharp citrus opening. It's very watery, aquatic. You have this muskiness too that comes into play. Some woods in here. Another one, guys. This one is a dumb reach fragrance. This is a dumb reach fragrance. You could wear this. It's another one of those for when we're talking high heat of summer. You could wear this anytime you want. You could dress this up. You could wear it in a white t-shirt casually. If you have to run to the grocery store or something like that, you could rock this fragrance, no problem. Again, very, very mass appealing. People love this in the air. It's compliment inducing. It turns heads. For me, you know, like the enthusiast part of me was just expecting something a little bit more like outside of the box creative thinking. Look, I get it. It's a designer house. They don't normally do fragrances like that, but Hermes does it. Other brands should do it too. You know, we definitely need some outside the box thinking. However, whatever. I'm starting to like this one. My girlfriend actually asked me to start wearing this one more because she really enjoys it. I'm going to have to bite the bullet and wear this more often. Aqua de Jo Profundo. The next fragrance is no stranger to my channel. Neither is the house. I featured the house a bunch because I love many of their offerings. We're talking about the house of Amouroud. We're talking about Whetstone. Whetstone, you want to talk about, so I just said Aqua de Jo Profundo from the enthusiast side of me, like really didn't give me that creativity that someone was looking for. Now we have a fragrance that did just that because this is an aquatic. It's a marine aquatic, but it's very different. Unlike most of the other, you know what? I would go as far as to say that this one, although I love it, this is probably the most challenging to wear on the list because it contains this mineral accord. This mineral accord is either going to be one of those things where you absolutely love it or you hate it. For me, it's a love. I love that mineral vibe because it reminds me of waves crashing on the rocks that you see by the side of the ocean. and you could smell that sea salty air, and you can actually smell the water on the rocks that are out there by the ocean. What they've captured in this bottle is simply incredible. And also, you know, there's things like ginger, there's also some citruses in here, some musk, some woods. There's a lot going on here, but really everything is really centered around this, is supporting this mineral accord. So the mineral accord here is done extremely well. I don't know how they were able to do it, but they nailed it. And I love this fragrance. Absolutely stunning juice here from Amouroud, Wet Stone. So for the three of you that just jumped ahead to see what was number one, there is no number one. This wasn't a ranked list. I literally grabbed 10 fragrances and I gave them to you. Come on, guys. I'm just playing around, having a good time, all right? But, of course, we're talking about the House of Initio here. Musk Therapy, man. God. Best fragrance of 2021 so far. Man. That freaking creamy mandarin note in there. White sandalwood. This is stunning. Stunning juice. Performance? 12, 14 hours, easy. You could smell it on your skin the next day. You could smell it on your clothing for days afterward. This is a mega performer. It's one of those fragrances. You really have to love the composition because it's not going anywhere anytime soon. This stuff screams off of your skin. It radiates. It shows people that you are here, you are in the room, or you're walking by, okay? You really have to love and appreciate this fragrance in order to have a full bottle of this in your collection. This is not a fragrance that is very quiet. It's very, very loud, and that's one of the reasons why I love it, because the price point is somewhat justified because I don't have to go dousing myself in order to get noticed. Few sprays, 4 or 5 sprays, and I'm good. I'm good for the whole day. Musk Therapy by Initio Parfum. So guys, that's it. That's the list. Hope you had as much fun as I did. I highly doubt it because I had a lot of fun actually putting this together and checking out the collection and, you know, bringing things together. So anyway, that was my list, but now I want to hear from you guys. What if this was your list, if you were creating this video, what are a couple or what are some examples of fragrances that you would have chosen? Okay, this isn't always all about me. Sometimes I give you guys, you know, I want to hear from you. I want to give you some... I'm just messing around. But yeah, guys, go ahead. Throw me something in the comments below. Let me know what you love to wear on the high heat and what's been working for you. Not only would I love to know, but other people that come to watch this video would love to know as well. Until next time, guys, you know how I like to leave it here. Be kind to one another, guys. Love each other, okay? Life's crazy. The world's crazy. So let's just gather around, air hug each other, and love one another, respect one another. Guys, my name is Dave. It's been real. Thank you very much for hanging with me. I appreciate that.